Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making this very delicious homemade pizza. So first of all, we're going to make the sauce that goes on the pizza. Okay, and so for this one we need tomatoes, different peppers, we need carrots, onions, green pepper, and a little bit of ginger. I'll also be showing you the seasonings we are going to use. So you wash them properly and just cut them into chunks. They don't need to be tiny, just like this. And then add oil into your pot and then just put them in. Okay, we're going to let this cook, or will I say fry, for until it's done. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. All right, so I'm seasoning here with curry powder. This is thyme. This is chicken seasoning. This is a little bit of chili pepper. Then you just stir that together and let it cook for a while. Okay, I'll also be adding in chicken tomato paste. Sorry, I'm adding in tomato paste to this. Then you just that's stock cube. Then you just cover it up and let it cook. Okay, so this is what it looks like after a while. So we're going to cook it until the whole liquid dries up. Okay, you want everything to dry up properly. So that's what it's looking like now. It's been cooking for about 15 minutes and here it's ready. So I went ahead to blend it into a very smooth paste, and this is what it looks like. So after cooking it, you just cook until the liquid dries up and then you blend in your blender. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I'm going to set this aside. We'll come back to it later. So in my bowl here I have 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 tablespoon of milk, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of margarine. Okay, so with my hand I'm just going to mix that together. So mix it properly, and then I'm adding my water little at a time. Okay, so you add your water little at a time until you get the consistency you're looking for. Okay, the list of all these ingredients and their measurements are going to be in the description box below, so you can check that out if you're trying to make this for yourself. So after everything is well combined, you bring it out to your work table and knead. You want to work this for about 10 minutes. You need to knead this for consistently for 10 minutes, okay, because you want your dough to be as smooth and as beautiful as possible. So after 10 minutes, this is what it looks like, very smooth. Okay, so into the bowl I'm just adding a little bit of vegetable oil, then I'm placing the dough back in the bowl. I'm going to cover it up and let it rise for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, just let it rest for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead to prepare the fillings. So here I'm using sausages, chicken, bell peppers, and onions. Okay, that's the sausages. I fried them, that's why it's looking that way. It shrinks after you fry. Okay, so I'm going ahead to cut up to slice everything: the bell peppers, the onions, the sausages, and then I'm going to show you how I seasoned the chicken. So for this chicken now, I just boiled it without seasoning. It was not seasoned at all. So I'm going to show you how I season for pizza. Okay, so I just cut them into pieces like this, and then into my pan I'm going to add the seasonings into this pan. Now the heat is not on at this point. I'm just trying to season first. So into the pan I'm adding chicken seasoning. I'm adding in chili pepper. This is curry powder, thyme, stock cube, ginger powder. Okay, so the heat is on at this point. I'm mixing this all together, and then I'm going to add in bay leaves and Cameroon pepper. This is just small pepper. Mix that together, and then I'm adding in onions. So now that everything is looking good, I'm going to add the chicken into it. Remember, this chicken doesn't have it was not pre-seasoned. Okay, notice that I didn't add salt to this. You can add salt if you like, but my chicken seasoning and stock cube has salt in it, so I didn't bother adding extra salt. But you just taste as you cook. If you feel like it needs salt, you can add salt. And then I'm adding ketchup. You can add tomato sauce or whatever sauce you have, just to add a bit more moisture to it. Okay, just for moisture and taste. So I added in a little bit of leftover yellow pepper, and this was done. So this is everything that we have for our toppings. So our bread has been rising, our dough has been rising, sorry. Our dough has been rising, and I'm going to begin to shape it now. See how, okay, so you roll this into a circle shape just as much as you can. Okay, so this is just to flatten the dough so it can go on the pizza pan. All right, so you just try to get it as round as possible. So I greased my pizza pan with vegetable oil. Okay, you can also do it with margarine. Okay, so then I'm placing the dough on top, and I'm going to stretch it, using my fingers. So just the way you're seeing me do on the screen, you want to stretch the dough, okay, so that it just fits into the pizza pan. So just after that, I'm drizzling a little bit of oil on the dough. Okay, and then this is that sauce we made earlier. I'm just going to spread it on the dough. Okay, just the way you're seeing me do here. And then next is our cheese. This is mozzarella cheese. You can't make pizza without cheese. Okay, so this is the cheese. I'm going to grate it now. So I'm spreading it on the pizza. You can add as much or as little as you want. Okay, you definitely should add more if you like cheese. Okay, just add in a bit more than what you've seen me add here to cover almost the entire top of the pizza. Okay, so now I'm adding my chicken. You want to spread it around and make sure that each bite you take has chicken in it. All right, after that it's the sausages. Okay, you don't need to add sausages if you don't like. This is optional. Okay, then after the sausages, you're adding the bell peppers, the different colors of bell peppers for both taste and design. Okay, So you just use this, spread it round, in a nice way to kind of add beauty to your pizza. All right, so this is what it looks like. So you bake this in a preheated oven for, depending on the heat of your oven, between 10 to 15 minutes, and you are ready. Okay, and it is ready, I mean. All right, so after adding all the toppings, you can top off with more cheese. If you like cheese, you add a lot more than this. Okay, so here we're done with this one. I'm going to put it in the oven for the next 10 to 12 minutes, and after that, this is what we have, our very very delicious homemade pizza, and it came out really really well. Okay, thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you for always stopping by. Bye guys.